Hello and welcome back, my fellow Gunnery Stool students. Heir of Carthage here. I'll be your professor for this evening. Hopefully a good professor,
Elspeth
with
Von
lots of
Draken.
firepower. However, your professor made a big mistake on the last episode. Apparently the auto-resolve killed off a steam tank for no reason. That is so frustrating, and it killed off war wagons and all kinds of stuff, and I'm getting absolutely sick of it. I went on to the Discord that they have with CA, that the CA has with us as a group of creators, and made sure, and one of the other creators had actually already commented on it. I guess it kept killing off his land ship. And so hopefully they'll listen to us and take that into account, because the auto-resolve is kind of busted at the moment with those units. And I mean, like an army of zombies can deal with a steam tank. I mean, yeah, right. That's utter ludicrous nonsense. Like, it's just not happening. In the meantime, I don't have another unit in this army. We do have Regiments of Renown. We've got the Sigmar Sons. Sterling's Revenge would kind of be a fun unit. These guys aren't exactly guns, but they do provide some nice firepower. And then we have the Zentler's Reichsguard. Not exactly thematic here, though we do have these Knights of the Black Rose. I guess these guys could stand in. I think, if anything, though, Sterling's Revenge makes a lot of sense here, because we're super gun heavy in this army. So I'll go ahead and fill that rank up. And we have no movement points with Boris. We really kind of just need to end a turn and pick our research here. We finished the improved cavalry armor. I was working to the inner circle here. This way we can improve our Knights of the Black Rose, and also it'll help improve, I believe, our Pistoliers as well, to some degree. So let's go ahead and do that. And we really need to retake our lands here, because we're kind of at a disadvantage in the sense that we have taken a lot of damage from losing stuff to Dr. Pimple up north, and then Drycha has come in and stole our wine resource and all kinds of stuff. So we got a lot of work to do to reclaim a lot of the Empire territory here. So let's just get things started. Hopefully we'll get a chance to finish off Vlad in this episode. However, I wouldn't be shocked if he ran off like a little crybaby, crying back to the grave, as is kind of typical for the AI, rather than facing their destiny. Is he about to move? No, he didn't move. And we weren't discovered either. So Swartzhofen is going to fall to the Dragon Laser and the Hot Lead here. Sweet. Let's take a look at this terrain, make sure. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and fight this battle. All right, Vlad's army is already under attack. We've got the Wonder of Ages. Sorry, I think I'm not pluralizing where it needs to be pluralized. And I've got my steam tank over here opening fire as well. And then I'm gonna bring in the Dragon Laser lady, and we're gonna go Dragon Laser Vlad if possible. We need to lure off his vampire if possible here as well. Get your pendulum off me. I am utterly unconcerned with this direwolf. In fact, I think I'm just gonna go intercept them here. All right, the dragon. Oh, he's some nasty vampire tricks on us here. And I'm gonna have to fall back. I can't leave my Pistoliers at the hands of those direwolves, but I can try and stay within range and give some fire support to Elspeth here. All right, I gave her some heals. We're knocking out the direwolves. I've now got some artillery range. Yep. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, we're luring in more wolves. Elspeth survived this aerial assault without much issue. Oh, those stupid wolves are chasing me. I gotta turn these units around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Whoa. Holy cow, take it easy. I don't know what happened there, like maybe some friendly fire off my engineer or something, but that was insane. Surely that shadow vampire didn't do all that damage. All right, Elspeth is still tied up with some Fellbats, which should be dead soon. Let's go ahead and hit Vlad with something here. Let's retarget those rockets back into the middle of this formation. Golly, I don't know what happened to Elrica. I think I have heals on her, though. Let's bring our tank and our land ship back. Prepare for ultimate bombardment. Okay, Vlad's still working shenanigans on me back here. That's fine, though. They're using up a lot of their magic, and these bats are about to be gone. And as soon as they are, I'm going to Dragon Laser Vlad. He's going to end up using a lot of his heals here. Oh, they've got a crossbowman back here. No wonder I'm taking some more damage. They would. Got a little fire scarecrow. Alright, and then let's Dragon Laser Vlad, and then I need to get back here and check out what's going on back on the home front. Okay, we're good. Let's just kind of keep targeting our Hellstorm rocket battery. And let's bring Ulrika right back here, and let's bring our engineer right back here. My land ship just a little further back. These guys just a little further back. There we go. All right, so Vlad did get lasered. And we're going to keep working him. It's going to be a while before we can use another. All right, in fact, I might start working Vlad with our cannon. Alright, we got our Pistoliers up front doing a little bit of damage. They really don't have anything making to outflank me. Oh my gosh, my artillery is just brutal. I love every moment of it. In fact, I'm going to target a little farther back out here. I want to keep my artillery targeting a safe distance here. Alright, we're 3 seconds from another bit of magic here. I'm going to use the land ship to get up here, and same thing with the steamer. I'm just going to drop it in here to kind of distract these units. And yeah, we got more magic against Elspeth, but we should, well, we're just outside of Spirit Leech range. We're still 40 seconds. I'm going to kind of keep the land ship moving. I don't want Vlad to just sit here and be able to pound on something. Our guns are just absolutely destroying the vampire force. I love it. Alright, those Pistoliers did an excellent job. Let's swing them out this direction. Let's kind of keep the land ship moving. The Dragon Laser's up in 20 seconds. The only thing is within 20 seconds, Vlad is going to be within... He's going to be danger close to my army. Let's bring the Knights of the Black Rose in here to fix some of these units. I really need to hit Vlad with my engineer. This is dangerous right here. This is dangerous. Let's get Ulrika out of the way. I'm trying to Dragon Laser Vlad, and it worked pretty good. Didn't have any friendly fire incidents. And I need my engineer to swing around. Let's target my artillery out here, and my great cannon can target the necromancer. Let's kind of pull away over here, and then my Sootsen's mortar can target the skeleton warriors. All right, Vladdy's trying to chase down Ulrika, but we're not gonna let that happen. Let's actually have a little fun. Let's spin around and take care of that with Spirit Leech Vlad again. I like that we're keeping Vlad away from my line.
Making it so. Get moving.
He thinks he's gonna catch my engineer, and it's just not gonna happen. All right, Vlad's dead. Got shot by Ulrika or the engineer one, maybe both. There we go. No mishaps, I think. I forgot about my rifleman. It just got attacked over there. All right, very nice. Very good victory there. See that auto-resolve? No losses.
Raise our standards.
All right.
Here.
Get rid of Vlad's army. Unlock the Royal Altdorf Griffites. That is a very handy unit. And we'll come in nice whenever it's time. It is not time yet. Let's move forward and retake the Moot. We could go and take Nightling, because Drycha might be about to take it. But, what else is up there? Flensburg. Over here. I do think I'm going to go snag Nightling out from underneath them just real quick, because it looks like that's probably what they want. I'm going to try to not let Drycha have any more foothold over here.
What does the Emperor bid?
Have to rebuild it. We're still going to be short on money, which makes sense. We've got some big armies. We're earning schematics, which is good. I need more schematics before I can unlock another Amethyst Ironside. which we need. We need more Amethyst Ironsides,
Elspeth
and
Von
honestly, when I get them, I'll
Draken.
probably replace some of these free company and throw some Amethyst Ironsides into both armies. We got to have 3 units of those, and then we need. Let's remind myself. And we've got to kill 1,000 units with them. So that's our objective. The Amethyst Ironsides need kills, and they need more numbers. So we can make that happen. Headhunters available now, which is going to reduce the upkeep in our army, which would be quite useful. And
Wielder
let's
of the pale side.
see here. Always ready. And
For
Ulrika.
arena and Nuln.
Let's finish up Pendulum and Smoke and Mirror. Or hold on, what's loyal to the motherland? Blood by our oath. Makes the unit unbreakable. I mean, that's... yeah. Not super interested in that one yet. Maybe nice later, but... let's go Smoke and Mirrors here. I like the passives. In case you're casting spells. We haven't had to use her spells yet, but they will be handy in the right scenario. Okay, that saved us a little bit of money. Like 400 gold we saved in upkeep. Maybe
Rider
almost
of the
500.
dragon in Carmine.
So, again, better than nothing. Better than nothing. I would assume Grom is going to come through this pass at any moment. Sure enough, there he is. He's got a Wa army as well. Helmgart does have a garrison. I don't know how good of a garrison it is. And Karl is still trying to overcome the Barrow Legion, which is just running in circles around him. So, unfortunately, despite our charity for Karl, he's still not exactly standing on his own 2 feet. We're going to have to be a better mother figure to him, I guess. All right, damaged buildings. Yes, I want to fix this because it would be nice to make a little bit of income off of Fort Oberstyre, Castle Tempelhof. Again, I might just start building these weaving houses in some of these places, and then if we increase our wood timber output there, I don't want... Well, speaking of Grom, here he is. We have a fort. I don't think we can win this. I could probably cause him some pretty good damage. The reason I say I don't think I can win it is because I don't think I can kill Grom. If I stay on the walls, they're going to overwhelm me. They have too many entrances all over the map. We could go back and guard just the main capture point, but the problem is, unless my crossbowman can quickly wreck Grom, he's going to break through whatever infantry. He is really good against infantry, but we wouldn't just have to kill Grom with them. We'd have to kill Grom. We'd have to kill both these troll hags. We'd have to kill 7 units of trolls, 8, and we'd have to kill a giant. It's not going to happen. Now, kind of does behoove me to fight this and just kill as much of this as I can because we need to slow him down. I've got some units on the walls. It's a little bit dangerous, because of stuff like that. But I want to cause as much damage to the enemy as I can while they approach the walls, and then I'm just going to fall back to the Alamo, essentially, and go from there. But, like, my towers will not do amazing damage because we haven't leveled up the fort, but we should be able to do fairly substantial damage with our crossbows here over a short run and then just fall back to the walls. Now, they could hit me with the Spirit Leech and everything else kind of regardless, so you can see we're spreading out some pretty nice damage here. These guys just attack walls. I think they can. I don't remember what they can do, to be honest. All right, we've got 1 troll unit down. They've got ladders coming up the walls. Because the ladders are coming, I need to go ahead and fall back. So we'll fall back. Didn't do much, but we got something done. All right, so the retreat has begun. It caused our damage. We manned the towers. Again, not going to do anything huge, but it's going to cause a little damage. I have to run my units all the way back. And what really irritates me is that you can't have, like, guarded paths that your units can come through and they can't. Like, again, these maps are set up so poorly for defense. Like, look at this. I would have to guard here and here and here. And then, like, even when I fall back to the Alamo, I've got to guard 2 positions instead of 1. Like, who designed this? Well, I guess I know the answer. CA designed it. It's a terrible design. Fix it. Like, the design is awful. It's inexcusably awful, and is part of the reason why siege battles are not as fun as they should be. And I'm going to fast forward, because our guys are just running back. We've got to run back and get in position. The enemy is going to come through the walls. I had one unit of cavalry here to kind of bum rush someone if I needed to. Yeah, see, we're taking damage from the Spirit Leech. No surprise. Our unit should get back in time. We caused a little bit of damage. Nothing to write home about. Sorry, I need to slow it down for a second. I need to start building towers. The towers used to be overly punishing and now are just kind of useless. Like, they don't do anything. But I will start building towers, and the sooner we start building them, the better, because there's a cooldown on building them. So, let's see. I'm glad that the AI just can't infinitely build towers now in a defense battle. That was an annoying thing, but I feel like towers, like, all they did was make the AI not build them a million times, which, again, is nice to not have that nuisance, but that wasn't necessarily where the whole tower conversation should have just halted, at least in my opinion. All right, we are mowing down a lot of orc infantry, which is good, but remember, we got to have enough ammo to kill Grom. Like, this isn't just about killing a lot of orc infantry. It has to be about killing Grom. I do need to kill this archer unit. We can't let them sit back and shoot us. So I'm going to have to pour some stuff into them. That Blackwork Big Boss is too well defended. He's got too much armor and too good of a shield. So that's not an option. We got the one tower up. We're about to have money for another magic tower. All right, we mowed down that archer. Got a ceasefire. We got to be very conservative with ammunition. The giant is a very critical target too, because he can pound through quite a bit of infantry. I'm gonna have extra units ready here. All right, we are almost ready for another 2,000 point tower. Trying to pour some damage into those stone trolls. They are fairly resistant to missile fire. Let's hit these river trolls instead. Again, very close to another tower. We know we're not gonna win this. At least I don't think we can, because I don't think I can kill Grom. Douse those river trolls pretty hard. Let's see if we can get a volley into this one before they run off. Great if we could, but they're moving, so my guys aren't firing. Yeah, they're not gonna do it effectively. Let's just go ahead and start putting some shots into the giant. Okay. Let's get the other tower up and running. We can build more towers back here in the back as well, but we're gonna need more defensive supplies before we can do that. Ooh, put some good shots into the giant. That's really nice. The giant is a very critical target. Okay. All right, ceasefire. Oh, we're about to get shot by that goblin crap. Let's back up. Oh my gosh, what a ripoff. What a bunch of hot garbage. Like, that would have... Not in 100 times if you tried to shoot that as a player would that ever effectively land on their archers up there. That makes me so mad. All right, Grom's coming this direction, which means I need my archers, or sorry, I need my crossbowmen all positioned right here, and we're gonna need extra help over here, because wherever Grom goes is gonna be the most difficult flank to defend. Gosh, there's guys going this way too. It's gonna be rough either way. So I have all of my halberds on one side. I was anticipating Grom to come down the left side, and he is coming down the left side. This tower doesn't cause near as much damage as I need it to be effective. Try and get positioned as best I can here. Yeah, see, those towers aren't doing squat. Like, that's frustrating. Line up as many units as I can here and just really try and make this a slog for the enemy. Okay, 852. Let's see, I wish I had some crossbowmen over here right now. Let's pull a couple of crossbows to this side. We'll keep some on both sides. Because we need to kill these trolls over here. We don't want to give them super long times to fight, because they do nice armor-piercing damage. I'm going to throw a lot of units in on them. The spears do good. They're just not near as effective as... Oh, here comes Grom. Yeah, I'm still going to take the cavalry over here. Okay, we have to open fire on Grom.
Shoot!
Please be able to shoot at Grom. It's going to be critically important that our crossbows can just land continuous shots on Grom. Gosh dang it, his river troll hags just busted her right through the line. We are hitting Grom, but we don't have enough DPS to actually take away his hit points, which means we're going to lose. I should have just kept these crossbows on the other side, because we're going to need everything we can to focus fire Grom. We're doing a little bit of damage to Grom. I mean... I'm just going to go ahead and put a tower here. We need everything we can get as quick as we can get it. I've got him in a mire over here. I don't know that it's going to be enough, though. Like, a terror route or anything else is going to just be devastating to us on this flank. Grom is taking a lot of damage, but they're kind of smashing through my guys. This is dangerous. It's a very, very dangerous moment for me. My guys are going to rout. I'm extremely worried they're going to rout. We have them bogged down over here. I've got crossbow fire coming in. There's a lot of stone trolls and trolls, though. It's a lot of armor we got to chip through over here. We are struggling to do it. They got a wah ability going right now, so yeah, we're going to lose. That's great. And see, I've shot the crap out of Grom. How are you blocked? How can you not hit a target the size of a dang mountain? Grom is always bragging about how big he is, and then I'm blocked. You can't lob arrows into the side of a barn. All right, well, we're gonna lose, as I expected. The towers were utterly useless. The defensive positions are utterly useless because I have to defend 2 points instead of 1. If I had to defend 1 point, maybe possible here, but again, the map design by CA is just unacceptably bad on these. Unacceptable. Like, it needs to be fixed. Folks, I don't know how or why, but I accidentally turned the recording off for like a turn or so, and I decided to declare war on the Wargroves of Woe. And I attacked Drycha at Krugenheim, which was technically a settlement battle, but of course Wood Elf settlements are a little different. And this battle is what resulted. Hopefully the replays aren't still desynced. I actually tried to record you all a cool battle I had back before the DLC released, but every time we get an update to the game, the replays have major desync issues. But in this battle, I had recruited another Amethyst Ironside, and both of those units are here. And I'm supposed to get 1,000 kills with Amethyst Ironsides to help unlock the next level of the Nuln Gunnery School. Over here in this little brigade of firepower, I have the Black Lions. I've got the Luminarch of Hysh, and then I have some Hochland long rifles, and the 2 Amethyst Ironsides. The rest of my forces are positioned out near the middle. The AI will want to camp in these and want me to come to them and get into a melee, but of course I have nothing but guns, and I have zero interest in getting into a melee. I'm going to make them eat lead from range, pretty much no matter what the cost. So I'm going to be using some artillery to kind of toy with them and mess with them. Let me show you the full forces of Drycha. As we can see it, Drycha is back here on the main location. There's quite a few malevolent dryads, a decent number of malevolent treekin. There are some wild bears. There was only 2 archer units, which I was very happy about because archers would be very dangerous to me. There's also 2 waystalker units, and they have been absolutely waylaying my Amethyst Ironsides. They hit one right away, and then they're gonna come after them with Melkoth's miasma and everything. Like, whatever your most expensive or most deadly infantry unit is, just be prepared for the AI to focus all of their effort on it. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. So here comes the Waystalker's magic missile ability. Let you all get a good view of that. Look at the rockets firing off in the background. I was hoping to hit those dryads. I don't know whether we actually connect with them over here. Ooh, one guy didn't run fast enough. Ain't getting up either. So, yeah, I was having a hard time getting the artillery to fire because there's a lot of woods and it was blocking things. My Hawkland long rifles did manage to get in range, and I've been using them to slaughter the Deepwood Scouts. You can see there. Woo! Look at that now. We're going bat hunting. I think these are cave bats. The Hawkland long rifles are absolutely spectacular. Obviously, it's basically the Empire's version of Warplock Jezzail's, but they are extremely useful units. Or like Cathay's crane gunners, be very similar in the role that they play. You can see that the AI, of course, whenever it starts losing units in a strategic position, it will just come and reinforce that strategic position ad infinitum until they basically lose all their units. And normally this is a little bit boring and I don't like to do this, but I have a missile army and we're gonna make these guys eat missiles for days. Like, that's kind of the objective here. So again, you can see the Hawkland long rifles shredding them. I do have I will have the Black Lions fire more later, but to start with, I was kind of holding up. But look how much damage they've already done to my Amethyst Ironsides. It was really kind of angering me, so I had to move them back to the tree line, and then they decided to try and shoot at my other Ironsides, but this time the trees worked in my favor. These trees were blocking almost all the artillery fire that I went out, so I wasn't really able to use my artillery very effectively. I did bring Gotrek and Felix over here with the intent of kind of attracting any melee units and blobbing them so they can be shot by my Amethyst Ironsides and other units. They brought up another Deepwood Scout. The Deepwood Scouts are dangerous. They're very potent units, and I don't want them shooting any of my units for a long time. You can see I've got the steamer back here as well. It's now being fired upon. So here comes the Deepwood Scouts sneaking in, doing their thing. So I'm gonna have to turn some fire into them. You can see the Manticore actually came after Gotrek and Felix, and they're using some magic there to try and make things worse for me, though it's not going to really do that much. Or they summoned a Malevolent Dryad. Thanks for the kills. At this point, seeing that kills were becoming plentiful, I'm going to run my Amethyst Ironsides back out here to get a piece of this soon. But for the time being, the Black Lions and the long rifles were enough to get rid of the enemy as it was attacking me. So Gotrek and Felix did their thing. See the other units here moving up, absolutely destroyed the Manticore. We are still being shot, though, by those Deepwood Scouts. And then the Manticore and other units actually managed to get some damage into Felix. But, as you can see here, as soon as my Hawkland long rifles get a hold of those Deepwood Scouts, they don't last very long. And when they get up here on top of this to try and act like Legolas, it's just going to make them excellent targets of opportunity. Now, I'm not exactly sure what my Black Lions were doing here, so I'm going to move them a little further back. Ooh. Talk about standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. Guy just ate a cannonball. Here comes those Malevolent Dryads. I think they came back from routing like 2 inches. Oh boy. These Wood Elves are playing catch the cannonball here. I personally hope they keep it up. Oof, those Dryads are getting range. Oh my gosh, that is brutal. I am here for every minute of that. I'm gonna try and use Gotrek and Felix to tear down this little rampart here. I'm tired of it being in the way, and I would like to get rid of it. For now, they're still standing here. I'm kind of shooting onto there. The Waystalker had come up here, and he is just getting his brains blasted by Hawkland long rifles. Folks, were you enjoying seeing that Waystalker get absolutely mowed down? Well, I have to apologize. I played it 4 times trying to get the replay to work, and it had been working. The last time I tried to show you all a replay, it desynced and I couldn't show it. This time, it just crashed just under 6 minutes in, and I tried it 4 different times, rebooted the computer, it was not having it. So I guess that you were not meant to see the rest of that battle. I think Drycha, like, corrupted the game, made it malevolent or something, because she was so upset about how badly I shot her trees, but here we are. Again, sorry there's a little bit of stuff missing. I don't know why I accidentally stopped the recording, and I tried to get you footage of the battle, but the game just wasn't happening or having it. So
Elspeth Von Draken.
anyway, what you missed and what I discussed a little bit was, well, off camera, of course, because I didn't have a recording. By the way, welcome back. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you haven't been watching my other campaign, Malachi, I just wanted to say thank you. I just passed 4,500 uploads. I have been on YouTube now for 15 years, folks. It's great to have you here. A ton of you left me a bunch of fantastic messages on the last episode of the Malachi campaign. Thank you. I have read every single one of them. I tried to leave a little heart there. I haven't had a time to like type a response out to each of them, but I'll try and respond to as many as you can and appreciate you. Anyway, let's keep things going here. So I was curious, you know, like what should I do about Drycha? I decided it may be best to just go ahead and fight her now. We had a run-in with Grom, by the way, which I think you all saw in the video. I think you've already seen this part of the video. Have you? I think you have seen where I defended Helmgart. Pretty sure, at least. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused right now about what I have showed you. What I have. I'm pretty sure that you haven't seen that it's just part of this episode, like earlier this episode. Again, I apologize. Things are split up right now. But anyway, we defended Helmgart. Grom is going to come and attack Carl again. Carl's dealing with the Barrow Legion still. I'm still trying to get rid of the vampires here at Grinzat. And then Vlad is probably going to come over here and at least sack Fyldorf, maybe take it before I can get to him. So a little bit of unfortunate nuisance. We do have a bunch of skill points that need to be taken care of. Let's take care of those. Let's end a turn, get some movement points back. I'm going to go with Logistician because we might need to replenish very quickly in the upcoming turns. And then
Amethyst
with our
Guardian.
here, I mean, never hurts to have hard to hit. I did have a good question, and I answered it. Like someone left a comment, and I answered the comment, but I figured I would answer this one out loud too while I'm thinking of it. Someone asked me what's the difference between melee defense and armor. That's a great question, and it does make a difference. Melee defense is a skill, so think of it like a skill. Now, of course, everything is dice rolls with the way the game works. There's mathematics that go into it, and they show you some of these mathematics here. But if a melee attack, the higher that is, the higher your chance to land an attack, okay? Damage is the damage done when you land the attack, and you'll see that some of it here is base weapon damage. Now, melee defense means if the skill on that roll happens to win against the attack, you don't take any damage. You basically dodge the attack. So it's your ability to defend against an attack. And the higher that melee defense is, the harder it gets to actually hit someone in the first place, especially if the unit has low melee attack to begin with. So melee defense is excellent because when it works, you avoid all the damage of that hit. Now, armor is different because armor is a stat that basically applies and will reduce the damage that comes from base weapon damage. Okay, so the higher your armor, the less base weapon damage you take. But you'll also notice here it says armor piercing weapon damage. That ignores armor and goes in. So the nice thing about melee defense is that armor piercing attack or not, if melee defense succeeds, you don't get hit. So that is one of the reasons why I focus on melee defense so much, and probably so many other YouTubers do as well. If they don't, I would honestly be a little bit shocked, but I'm pretty sure they would. Wow, it gives Boris a 20 bonus versus infantry. Yes, please. That is also really good. Wow, I'm gonna take both those. And then we've got this other engineer. This Master of Ballistics is a nice passive. We'll definitely want that. And we do want restock first, but then we'll do Master of Ballistics. And then Gotrek, let's go ahead and get him leveled up. We are going to be fighting against Nurgle soon. Drycha is Wood Elf, so we might want Elf Slayer. And then Demon Slayer, because we're going to be fighting against them quite a bit coming up. With Felix, we're just going to do the hard to hit. And Deadly Blade. And that should be... Wait, could we unlock the... Okay, yeah, no. Hard to hit, Deadly Blade. All right. And that should be all of our skill points for this one. As far as buildings, we do have some buildings we can build, but I'm not sitting on a whole lot of cash at the moment. I don't want this building there. I'm going to replace it with something else. Let me check a couple of these other spots. Swartzhofen, I don't really want this building there right now either. And that should be good. We have an imminent rebellion at Castle Tempelhof, which is not great. By not great, I mean kind of bad, actually. We'll have to deal with that when the time comes. We need to build up some more schematics, by the way. When we look at this tier 3, all I need to do is get one more unit of Amethyst Ironsides and 740 more kills with the Amethyst Ironsides. So we will be focused on that. We'll basically start replacing Nuln Ironsides with Amethyst Ironsides, or we'll replace some Free Company Militia with Amethyst Ironsides. And that'll help me get those kills that we need to continue to unlock the new stuff at the Gunnery School. Speaking of which, I am really enjoying the Gunnery School. Okay, yeah, I figured this was, well, this was Steingart, actually. It was not Fildorf. I figured he would attack Fildorf, but he went and took Steingart.
Are you so keen
Okay.
to meet more?
Drycha's, yeah, she's begging for peace already. No. Nope. I may give it to you later, but you're not getting it right now because of the situation that I'm in. And so, by the way, when I declared war on Drycha, my objective was, the reason why I finally did is because I saw her at Krugenheim with her army. I knew she would have more, but basically I knew that I could cripple Drycha in a single blow by hitting her army there. Now, they might bring these armies down and attack me too, but I'm going to ignore it for the minute, and I'm going to go for Wertbad, because... Am I? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go take this army and push against Drycha's forces here, because again, if I kill this army, it'll further cripple Drycha, and then we'll use our other army to eventually get Averheim and Wertbad back. So we've got ourselves a really good situation here. You always got to check that auto-resolve, because they like to take away steam tanks. I guess since you didn't get to see the entire battle against the Wood Elves, I guess we'll fight this one again. Fortunately for me, they don't have a lot of archers, and I have artillery that will slay those Deepwood Scouts as soon as they become visible. You know what's funny is, Faye would have it, this battle is on the exact same map type that the other one was. I wanted to make sure, I don't remember if they had Waystalkers, so I hid my Amethyst Ironsides right away, so that if they did have Waystalkers, they wouldn't just immediately pound my unit to death. But I'm going to basically use the exact same strategy I used in the other battle that you all didn't get to see. Their reinforcements will be coming from behind them, so I'm not super worried about that, but I'm going to go ahead and move some units up over here, including my Amethyst Ironsides, because we really need to rack up kills on the Amethyst Ironsides. In fact, I'm going to turn off the fire at will on the Hochland rifles, and honestly, I'm going to turn off my artillery for just a minute as well, because we gotta feed some kills over. Hey, what part of stop firing was difficult to understand there? Okay, there we go. I know, everybody's a little trigger happy. It's easy to get that way when we're up against the malevolent elves here, or malevolent wood spirits, or whatever they call themselves. I just left my other troops over here. I don't really need them a whole lot at the moment, though. What we could do is we could bring our engineer over here, have him not fire, but he would buff the fire rate of our Amethyst Ironsides, and he can give them more ammunition. Hey, dude. Easy. Easy, killer. I know. Like, it's hard to not shoot the pointy ears. I understand. Understand the need, understand the urge. Alright, let's let the Amethyst Ironsides do their work. Man, this is the most gorgeous unit I have seen in Warhammer, and that's saying something because we've had some really cool units. But this is absolutely... Oh boy, we're getting hit by some Deepwood Scouts. That is not what I wanted. Where did they hit me from? They fired... They can... Yeah, they're sniping me from the woods back there. I don't have... I'm gonna have to back up and try and draw them out of the woods. Alright, they can't get down in here, can they? It looked like that fire came from somewhere up here. I don't know exactly where they were at. We'll fall back a little and see if that'll pull them out of hiding the next time they shoot. Deepwood Scouts, I believe, have the stalk and snipe. I'm gonna just blast this down. Unfortunately, it doesn't count as kills, but keep an eye out for those Deepwood Scouts this time. I don't want them shooting up my Amethyst Ironsides. It takes a lot of ammo to blast down a barricade. They may want you to do it in melee, I don't know, but I'm just gonna blast it because I'm here and because I can. The reinforcements came in. Again, this is... Oh, yeah, there they are. I see them. Let them have it. I'm gonna let my artillery finish off those Deepwood Scouts because I just don't want them killing my Amethyst Ironsides. Nice. They're not gonna last long. Perfect. And then should we get approached, for instance, by this eagles or hawks or anything else, we should be able to knock them out of the sky. Okay, we can cease fire. We killed their Deepwood Scouts. Let's leave some targets for the old Ironsides here. I'm gonna move them into this gap position. I'm gonna use Gotrek and Felix to tear down that.
Marching.
And then, like I said, we're just gonna try and keep getting kills. We need as many kills as we can get with the Amethyst Ironsides. We'll keep an eye out for that other archer unit. I believe they have one more out there somewhere. If we didn't kill it initially, right here. Whew, even those Malevolent Treekin. I believe the magic missiles here should do well against the Malevolent Treekin because they have physical resistance. And it's gonna bypass physical resistance. So the Amethyst, yep. Okay, that unit came back from routing and is shooting at me just a little bit, but not much. Oh man, this is great. My Amethyst Ironsides just have like a kill box set up here, and I'm gonna keep taking advantage of it. And again, I've got multiple restocks. In fact, I'll go ahead and restock the ammo on this one. And we'll just keep on firing here, and like I said, we'll rack up as many kills. Unfortunately, the Treekins still only count as one, so get out your Gimli memes, you know, where Legolas showboats and kills the elephant, and he says it still only counts as one. That's kind of the case here, unfortunately. 1,000 kills is 1,000 kills. Oh man, that Malevolent Tree Man just getting absolutely cooked by the Amethyst Ironsides. He's gonna charge him too, probably, but he's not gonna even make it there. Look at that, 67 missile damage, 174 range. Brutal. Lots of ammo too. They have tons of ammo. All right, so we mowed down the Tree Man. Hopefully they'll bring some more units up here so I can continue the Amethyst Massacre, and it looks like they did. So we're about to pass through our first 100 kills, and hopefully we can get a few hundred more here before everything's said and done. All right, I'm gonna restock this other one. Man, if I put Pistoliers in this army, we'd be able to use the Pistoliers to restock the Amethyst units as well. Speaking of Amethyst, the Malevolent units kind of look like Amethyst as well. That'd be so cool if you could paint them to look like this on the tabletop. That'd be incredible. I'm sure someone can. I don't quite have that skill. Oof, man, these guys are getting utterly destroyed. And then the AI is going to just keep pushing units up here to take their place. And we are going to just give them volley after volley after volley until the gun barrels are red hot. All right, so we jacked another Treekin and sent them packing, and we're going to start hitting some more Malevolent Dryads. We're up to about 200 kills now. And hopefully the AI will just keep piecemealing units over here for us to eat up. I think they probably will, just based on AI behavior. Yep, we just passed through 200 kills. That Dryad just got routed. There's another Malevolent Treekin right there, kind of out on the edge of our range. I'm gonna go ahead and push up. And I'm gonna bring Gotrek and Felix in. Again, we gotta give some melee cover just in case. And again, as a just in case. I don't remember these units being this far back here, were they? Let's move them all up. Just in case we need some support fire. It might not be a bad idea to bring Boris over here as well. All right, and then let's bring our engineer up here where he can continue to influence the stats.
Quickly.
Another unit of Treekin going down. Well, the AI's strategy here, they're not really learning or adjusting. We are getting hit by just a tiny bit of archer fire from that Deepwood Scout up there, which is a little bit irritating. I don't think they're really going to be able to cause too much damage. I'm going to fast forward for a second because we're just killing these Malevolent Treekin. We got some Hawks headed in. Got to kill those great Hawks. Boris, Daddy, get ready to intercept just in case. The Luminarch has a net, by the way. Let's bring the Luminarch up here so we can use its net. Let's go ahead and restock some ammo.
This will hurt.
And we are dropping the Great Hawks.
By Ulrich's wrath.
Okay, the Hawks are moving in. Let's intercept them with Boris so we can keep them in the air where they can't charge our Amethyst Ironsides. If they kill any entities, it'll take our ammo with them, and we don't want that. I've got one more restock ready. Alright, there goes the Hawks. Let's go ahead and back off here. We got 40 seconds before that restock becomes available. Hawks are out. And that Treekin ought to be in range. I'm tired of those bows shooting at me over there. It's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna run this engineer over here and see if I can pop a couple shots at that Deepwood Scout that's still got 18 entities over there that's shooting at my Amethyst Ironsides. They're not causing much damage, but I don't want them to be killing entities and taking any ammo away from me. So I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna target those Deepwood Scouts. Let's see, yep, we hit them. They're down to 12 entities right there. All right, there's some feral bears headed our way. We don't want those bears to get anywhere near our Ironsides. I honestly don't really want them near my engineer either. We are really burning through some ammo now. All right, I guess I'm just gonna intercept them because I don't want them to get to the Ironsides. We'll still be able to go bear hunting here. If you like the taste of amethyst-infused bear meat, then you've come to the right place. We're up over 300 kills now with the Amethyst Ironsides, so this is going to be adding nicely to our kill total. I don't know how they have range on those guys. I'm actually going to move up just a little bit right here. There's a tower back here that is going to be shooting at me. Right now it's not targeting my Ironsides, but I'm going to move up Boris and kill the tower. That way it cannot shoot my missile units. And I'm gonna just work through the ammo and let the massacre, the Great Amethyst Massacre, continue. Speaking of massacre, we just found a bunch of Deepwood Scouts and they are probably going to try and harm my... I don't know if I've got a good angle on these guys, but there we go. Clicked the wrong attack there. Let's get the Hellstorm turned down. Alright, Boris is working the tower over. We gotta kill those Deepwood Scouts. It looks like some of my Ironsides are engaging them here too, but I'm gonna let my rockets help out there because we don't want them getting any extra kills. There we go. We can just let our Ironsides take care of business now. They took a lot of damage there, but we didn't really lose entities, fortunately. One of them is still saying it's under fire, probably from the tower, maybe? I don't know what they're taking fire from. All right, Drycha moved up, and she's getting absolutely melted. Or no, sorry, not Drycha. The Malevolent Ancient Tree Man, Lore of Beast here, moved up, is getting absolutely owned. That was a Pendulum, I believe. And then a Melkoth's Miasma. Again, unfortunately, these giant tree targets only count as one. I'm going to start moving some more Ironsides over here because despite the fact that my Amethyst Ironsides will run out of ammo, my others will not. Wow, that Miasma really hurt. But that's okay. I'm going to leave them here and just keep firing. I've still got 48 entities. We're going to kill absolutely everything we can. I'm going to take Boris, and I'm going to go continue to kill towers with Boris. All right, there goes the Ranch Wraith. Comes another, yeah, of course he's gonna get another Pendulum. Oh, he almost got that Pendulum off. Coetal. The legendary hero here. He won't be very legendary when he gets filled full of amethyst-infused lead here. And again, that's gonna bypass any physical resistance that they have. And I believe we are basically out of ammunition here. I don't know what the steam tanks... Oh, I had an attack on another target. I'm gonna go ahead and give Coetal some fire from these units because I have to wait on my other Ironsides to arrive on... Oh crap, I didn't even look where they were walking, so hopefully they're not gonna get attacked by anything. Looks like they are not. I might go ahead and move these units up a little closer to you just so we're ready. All right, my engineer and the steam tank, and I have a few shots left. We've got 3 volleys left. And that one got over 200 kills. This one's gonna get just shy of 200 kills. So we're gonna be a little over 400 kills. So that's gonna substantially get us closer to where we need to be.
For Sigma!
This engineer doesn't do near as much damage as my other one in the other army, but he's still got a very potent missile attack, especially against these large targets. Man, these guys still volleying out here. 1 volley left. Oh, and they had just enough ammo to kill Coetl. Nice. Now that was awesome. So just under 40% of the enemy force, wow, we got a lot of schematics from that, died to our Amethyst Ironside fire. We only need 1,500 schematics to purchase our final Amethyst Ironside to complete the flaming attacks. I wish I could put that on an Amethyst Ironside and it would join into their missile damage. I don't think it will, though. Effect range, duration, effects, size, and range. We'll leave it on there just for fun. But in any case, we'll go ahead and click this here, occupy the settlement, and that should make for a pretty good episode. We made some progress. I think we've got Sylvania secured. We are just now continuing. I'm going to go ahead and retake Aberheim, and then we'll hit Grinzat and Steingart. But I want Vlad to know that I'm right behind him. I hate that we lost the other steam tank and the auto-resolve over here, too. Eventually, I'm going to have to get it back, so I have to check very carefully. In fact, I might auto-save before some of these auto-resolves so we don't get screwed over. There we go. I did report that issue to CA, by the way, and so had another one of the creators. And they mentioned to us that they were checking into it because I guess it's not just the tanks, it was also land ships that it was doing that with. So appreciate them deciding to take a look at that for us. So here we go. We've got a couple skill points to take care of here. Boris, Legendary Lord. War Hero would make him immune to Psych, which that sounds pretty good. We're going to be fighting some nasty stuff here soon enough. Let's get Evasion because we really want to open Pit of Shades to make Ulrika very, very deadly there. We got Black Powder Discipline and All-Terrain Vehicle, which will both be pretty handy, but let's go with, oh, actually this one increases the missile strength of the entire army. Black Powder, wow, so does this one too. But I think this one just affects himself, so let's go with Triangulation first.
Now,
And then with Gotrek, we can now put that point into Hard to Hit, and with Felix, they'll go to Foe Seeker. And there we go, folks. So again, successful episode. We're retaking some of our holdings. Aberheim back in our control. I'm going to actually put Toolmakers in some of these as quick as I can just to try and make a little bit of cash. If they have trade goods, we'll try and push that. Carl owns that fort, and then we own Helmgart. Well, good. Carl took a fort. Unfortunately, he's allowed the Barrow Legion to pick up 4 settlements north of him here. I wonder if he's going to do anything about that. That'd be great. Grom is rebuilding after our big fight at Helmgart. I think he sacked the settlement. He did, because we don't have as many halberds as we had previously. I'm going to rebuild it. It only takes 1 turn to rebuild it, and we can start trying to put together a better garrison. So it's money well spent to try and keep Grom at bay. I will see you all soon with some more action in Total War Warhammer 3. HeirofCarthage, signing out.